Hey, Taurus, welcome to your December 2022 read and message. As I finish up shuffling, I'll let you know that I do have a little holiday special for some one on one calls with me, half off the usual rate. You can find that link in the description. And I'll also be live in my Facebook group this Friday, 6 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm probably going to start doing that almost every Friday. So, get on in that group. It's Living in Alignment in Facebook. Without further ado, Taurus. Wow. You got the King of Swords crossed by the Nine of Swords. So, what this means, Taurus, is that like you're in your head and you don't even realize that you're in your head. So the King of Swords tends to mean that there's like some fun happening in your life. There's just like some good things going and it's like unexpected fun. So because that unexpected fun is happening, you think everything is going well and everything is good in your life. But it's crossed by the Nine of Swords. And so that means that's like the hidden thing that you can't see because one area of your life's going really well, you're starting to realize you're in your head. Um, And it's also because you're trying to force something. And the King of Swords tends to mean you're trying to force something out of someone else. Um, so for love, that could be like, he must be a provider. He must be a provider. He must pay for everything. And like, yeah, are those the type of guys out there like to pay for everything? Yes. Might you be getting people who are offering you that? So you therefore think everything is good. You just haven't found the right one? Yes. But the Nine of Swords for you could be maybe you're just not admitting to yourself that you would also like to have a separate bank account with your own money so you could surprise them with gifts, you know? Like, I definitely know that I personally, this doesn't have to be for everyone, but I know I personally will always want at least a side separate account. So if I'm ever out and about and I see a gift for him and like maybe it's something he would never spend the money on, I don't want that coming out of the joint account. I don't want, because that's not how he values money, but that's how I value money. So I don't be like, I'm going to buy him that because I know it's something he would never buy himself. Or like, what if I just want the gift to be a surprise, you know? Or what if I want to buy myself a gift that I know that he would think would ridiculous? So I don't want to take it out of the money that would take away from like retirement, savings, investments, the house, that. But like on my side of the pool, be like, what? Our base necessities are taken care of. So who cares? So there's just something, and it's definitely around money because you got a lot. Wow, you got a lot of swords, a couple cups, and a lot of coin. So it's around money. So you just don't even realize you're in your head about it. And it looks like your subconscious, you got them as magician. So this is like the soul level lesson. What I just described was your day-to-day lesson, but like the soul level lesson is like how to remain hopeful, how to manifest what you want while still like being the best version of yourself. You don't have to play weak or small to get a protective writer type to come in. You don't have to play weak or small so that your boyfriend will just come in and do your marketing for you. You don't have to play damsel in distress to get that person to come in and like help you out that you're looking for. This is like your soul lesson is really that you can be like bold, beautiful, powerful, and still get the kind of partner that you want. You like, yeah. And if anything, guys, as I've been like talking to a little bit more like wealthy men lately, a lot of them share. Not all, okay, not all. Some men are like, "Nope, I just want a beautiful woman who supported me, cheering me on, making my coffee in the morning." But I'd say a good percentage of them, "Hey, Eden, yes, I'm gonna do them all. I'm not gonna be able to get them all done today, but I'm doing all the signs. It's back, Eden." Eden, even on my mind, I've been wanting to like reach out. I'm also gonna be live in my Facebook group, 6 p.m. on Fridays. Maybe not every Friday, but most Fridays. So living in alignment um, to rapidly manifest. Um, so anyway, back a lot of the guys share that like sometimes they worry like that the girl will only like them for their money. So a lot of them say, "No, I kind of like it when my girl." These men have been wealthy, man. They're like, "No, I kind of like it. Like when I meet a girl who's making at least like 10,000 a month, it kind of like relaxes me. Even though I know there's probably a point in the future where she's going to stop working, I'll be her sole provider. It like just knowing that she knows how to earn money her own kind of just helps reassure me that she doesn't want me just for money." Um, so, some guys like it that way. So don't ever think that just because you have money, you're scaring a guy away. Okay. In your recent past, you have the 8 of coins. Okay, so you want to improve your money situation because in the future you got the 9 of coins. You want to improve your money situation, and you've been doing due diligent effort um, to like make it happen. For some of you, that will be things like courses and classes. I'm getting like a split. There's like a lot of you that have been putting in effort to like get more certificates, more credentials behind your name, trying to move up the corporate ladder. Um, and then there's another segment of you that have been kind of just trying to force it out of someone else. No, he's gonna be the provider. I don't have to make money, right? So for the part of you that have been doing the coursework to like elevate your status, your lesson, the card of the future right now is King of Wands. That means this is really more about admitting like your passion. This is more about sinking into your feminine energy. The masculine energy is the one that sets a goal and goes towards it. That's good, that's great, but you need the feminine energy, which is just like admitting your desire. And I feel called to share this story. My boyfriend recently, he was just typical pure masculine energy when I met him. He was like all work and no play, save all his money. And then I come in and I'm like, spend your money on me, let's go out. And at first he was having fun. Then he went, oh my God, you realize I spent like this many hundreds last month? I was like, thank you. I appreciated every meal. I appreciated everything we did. Thank you. Girls do cost money. We require dates. Um, and then he kind of reverted and pulled back. And like the next month we did nothing. And I was like, okay. I'm like, I like hanging out with you, but like, come on, going out's fun. Um, and so down the line, we kind of hit a point where I was just like, listen, if you don't appreciate the feminine qualities that I bring, like, that's okay with me, but I know in my future, this is the type of dynamic that I want, and it doesn't really matter how much I like you. If you don't have the same end goal vision as me, it kinda doesn't matter, right? So we had, like, a day or 2 where we weren't talking too much, and then I just, like, called him on the 3rd day, and I was like, "Hey, I wanna see you." He said, "Okay, I'm doing a lot at my house though, so can you just come over here?" And even though all the teachers tell you men should be doing all the action, I went and went over. Now homeboy had brand new furniture in his house. Homeboy had some art, had some art that he ordered, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm proud of you," right? Because what can happen there is if you get so focused on here's the course, I need to save, I need to this or that, you kind of forget what the money is for and you forget to enjoy it. We all know the problem if you're just focused on the enjoying of it, then you never have a savings, you're always stressed about paying rent, right? But, like, if you're just all work and no play, you forget, like, why did you want that promotion? Why did you want to be included at, like, a certain holiday party that that company offers for people at that level? Did you want the money to go on vacation? Did you want the money to buy the best of the best for your babies? Did you want the money for a new car? Like, you've got to remind yourself of the fun of why you want the money. And another reason to do that, and this will help both categories, the people who are trying to like get it out of a guy or the people who are just so focused on getting their goal, is that it can be easy to like save up. Everyone's money frequency is going to be different. So this money number is just like a number. You might cap yourself and save like 100,000. If you don't remember what you wanted the money for, you'll just stop and be like, okay, I have 100,000 saved up, and then you'll just go about your day. When you go, oh wait, I wanted that new car, it'll be like, okay, actually, I like having the 100,000 in saving. Universe, show me a new way to make the 100,000 for the car I want. You got to remind yourself of the things that you want. And the things that you want, you typically want them because they'll bring in happiness and fun into your life. You got to allow yourself to sink into that fun and filling. I'm coming to your future. It does look like money will be good for you guys because you got the 9 of coins up right here. Um, and that it tends to be, the single person who has money that like they have the money and the business down pat. They just don't have the personal life down pat. Um, So it's you can't go after a goal at the complete expense of sacrificing your personal life. Guys, I've had a lot of success in my business because of me, And I've also had a lot of success in my business because of other people. Sometimes that was people that I hired as coaches. Sometimes that was just friends. I don't know if you guys follow Rich Lop. I've been doing some collaborations with him. He and I are going to launch a workshop together. Is that success because of me? Yes, absolutely. I've contributed significantly to this kickstart of that workshop. He has a much bigger following than me. It's way obvious what he's contributing, right? That's going to be a success. It's going to be a success for so many reasons. There's going to be so much interpersonal growth, intrapersonal growth. It's like deepening a friendship that I have between them and me, right? And and of course there'll be money success out of it too. And it's going to be success for the people who attend the manifesting workshop too. Um, do you guys have any idea? Like I was out of alignment, but I had to write the copy. And I wrote it and I went, wow, that was not the best copy. And I just like shot it over to Leah. I was like, Leah, here's the copy. That is the opposite of what a 9 of coins would do. A 9 of coins would be me, I must be self-sufficient, I must be independent, or it's gonna be someone who's like, "No, the guy must provide everything, I just have to do this." It's gonna be you're not gonna allow a we experience to merge. It's here's me, here's them, we could be side by side instead of a we. Um, Okay, so it was so nice to send it over to her, and I just said like, "Hey, look, I know I have to rewrite it. I wasn't in full alignment, but I wanted you to see the direction I was going and get your thoughts on it, and I wanted to see what you thought of the little VIP ticket idea I had." She came back and said, "Hey, I fixed all the typos," because she's a pro at that. Jesus, I'm not. Do you know how nice that was, guys? To know that someone else who that's actually good for and likes doing it reviewed it. She's like, "Hey, and I saw if you kind of changed from first person to third person. I'm gonna go ahead and just change it to 1/10, and then you can come back and read it." Like that was so nice. It was so nice to know that someone had my back, someone else was involved in it too. Like, just don't forget that, Taurus. Okay. Okay. So, aw, guys, for what's going on in like your current energy, what you need to bring your focus to right now, you got the Three of Swords. So you guys are really sad about something right now. You're really sad about something and you're not admitting it to yourself. It goes back to what I said in the beginning of the read, where you're just like, it's like fun and frolics. There's something going really well in your life that you're like ignoring the thing that you're sad about. But guys, like sometimes you do just have to have that really good cry. Like I was in an all day workshop yesterday for coaches that I hired, and on that workshop, I was crying, and it just felt like a release. I couldn't even tell you exactly what I was crying about, but it was like a release of resistance to working on my business. And now look, the very next day, I'm able to make these videos. So maybe you have to have your cry for like, fudge, I have been so focused on work. I haven't been having fun. I haven't been building new friendships. My friend moved out of town and I don't have any others. I am lonely. I am alone. Even though those are like painful, ugly emotions, like once you feel them, you're actually admitting your starting points. Now you can do something about it. Okay, I want to carve out more time to start going to classes, to start going to make friends, it's easy, guys. All you do is go, what are some things I'd like to be doing with a friend, activities, blah, 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 and then go find them in the city, go to them, and there'll be someone else there who'd be like, oh yeah, like I'm into manifesting too. I just moved here. Like, it's okay to want friends. It's okay to be in a place of wanting them and not already having that awesome popping social life, guys. It's always ebbs and flows of social circles. Sometimes your friends move. That doesn't mean you're lame. That doesn't mean you don't have a life. It just means your friends moved and you need new ones, right? And to give you a little hope, I was out on a hike one time and a lady, she was just ultra, I'm in friend making mode. She was going up to everyone on the hike saying hi, talking. And I was like, hey, like, yeah, I actually need some hiking friends too. My hiking friends got married and the other one moved away and I just don't have anyone to hike with anymore. She's like, good, I need hiking buddies. My daughter's going away to college in 3 weeks. So I do need new friends because she was always my hiking buddy. There's no shame in that. That's just admitting of here's where I'm at and here's where I want to be. You always have to be willing to have your cry, to have that sob on the floor crying, because then you admit your starting point. My favorite analogy is Google Maps. If you don't put in your starting destination, Google Maps cannot get you to your end destination. If you don't admit where you're at and where you want to be, the universe can't start doing their step to align it in. Um, okay, outside influences that are outside of your control. Knight of Cups. Okay, so that means you do have a lot of love around you. But it feels like you have a lot of love around you, but it's like the people can't support you to the depth that you would like. So I guess I would just say take comfort in knowing that you have a lot of love around you, that a lot of people wish they could be there more for you. They just like can't. And yet one example I could think to give you guys is I can't be there for my friends the way I used to and the sheer amount. Another one of my friends, she was a single mom, and I just saw the state she was in when her child was 1.5, and I was like, "Oh, this mama needs a break at least one day a week." And then when I saw the relief on her face where she was just, like, sitting in the corner, I was like, "You okay, man?" She's like, "You don't even know how good it feels to not have to think about anything. Can you give her a shower?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll give her a shower. Now how do I do it, by the way? Just voice me commands and I'll do it, you know?" And I was like, "Alright, I'll come back another day," right? Okay, so anyway, point is I got really integrated in their life, and I'm helping, like, be an aunt to this girl, like, 2 or 3 days a week, and I have a new boyfriend, that's 2 or 3 days a week, like, a lot of my time is already taken, and I'm doing the business. I'm taking a lot of courses right now, and it's just like, oh, I'll see texts from people, and I'm like, damn, I want to respond to you, six beautiful people. I gotta go make my zodiac videos, So, guys, it's not always personal why they can't be as involved with what they want, with like, but know that that love's there. Okay, your hopes or fears. Oh, your hopes or fears is that you think that getting something like the success that you want is going to keep you from the personal life that you want. I would start doing affirmation work around that right now. I can have both. I'm willing and open to live life differently than what I think is possible. I'm willing to feel about things differently. I'm willing for my own internal guidance system to show me a way to view this so that I can have love and money. Go on a lot of affirmations like that. If you want more support, that's what I'm offering the holiday special for, or my free Facebook Live on Friday. Um, it just feels like it's just like these two paths take me different ways. Do I want to be the stay-at-home mom or do I want to be the career working businesswoman? Like you can be both. You can be both. I know for me, I decided that I want to do this. I like being work from home. I'm still gonna have to hire a babysitter or like a nanny or an au pair to be here during the day. You can't do this and have a little 1.5-year-old running around. 1.5-year-olds are just trying to kill themselves every step they take. So, you know what I mean? So, like, I know that I want to be the woman running this and like hire someone to do some of the care during the day. So you got to find your own balance, what will work for you. Okay, for your outcome, you have the sun. So the sun is obviously a good card. It is very happy. It is very content. What I will say for you, the Taurus, is don't ignore that nine of swords and don't ignore that three of swords because this can also be a I don't want to use the word disassociate because that's such a strong word, but it could also just be like a blissful ignorance happy. Like, I don't like that. I'm just going to focus on this. So, although that's great, because that's what manifestation is, right? You want to focus on what's working well. So, more well working stuff comes in. If it's an active belief system within you and you're not looking at it and changing it, then that manifestation has no thought of ever changing, right? The whole damsel in distress thing I gave you earlier. If you're just, oh, whatever, I'm having, since this and this is going so well in my life, I still just need to meet him. I still just need to maintain and hold out hope. But what if when you get married, you personally want to feel a little more like stable, grounded? You want an easier time asking for your needs to get met? If you have a pop in business going and more money flowing in, you're gonna be like, well, I can provide this for myself. So yeah, if I do become like pregnant with your kid, I do expect you to maintain what I can maintain. If you didn't do that beforehand, you're gonna come from a little bit of a weaker position. So there might be a for the future that you want, you might need to go through some personal growth to actually get it. If you never do that, if you never do everything I said earlier about the I can have business and to provide a man, do those new affirmations, create those new belief systems, then you're like never going to get the husband in or the lifelong partner if you don't want to get married. Like, so the month is going to have a good ending for you. I would just encourage you to be willing to explore the emotions that you're ignoring. All right. I love you, Taurus. You can book that holiday special. It is in the description. I also just linked it into the replay comments. You can also come hang out Fridays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for 30 minutes. I'm going to be going live, just helping people out as many as I can. Not every Friday. If there's a holiday, I won't be doing it. A holiday that I celebrate, I won't be doing it. But if it's not a holiday, I'm going to start that up again. So I love you guys. Bye.